Hi everybody, and welcome back to my videos, whether you're watching on YouTube or Rumble, whichever one you happen to be watching this on. Okay, what is YouTube doing? Apparently, according to what I've been hearing, that after the 13th, or starting on August 13th, YouTube is going to be requiring IDs all of a sudden. Supposedly, it's for the safety of children, supposedly. And they're going to use an AI that's going to assume your age based on what you search up. And in order to in order to prove that you're of age, that you're a legal adult, you're going to have to show an ID. Now, YouTube was once satisfied with, like certain videos that contain adult content or a certain type of content. Like, you had to sign in to watch it. But now, apparently, that's not good enough anymore. And they say it's for child safety. I thought that's why we had to mark our videos, whether or not it was made for kids or not. I thought that's why channels that was made for kids had the comment section turned off. But that's not good enough? After almost 6 years? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Also, why is it based off what we search? Supposedly, in theory, if they can make AI, if they can make AI, detect what you search, see what you are searching for to determine your age, then they can make AI see the content of your videos. Okay? Now, most of my videos show my face. It is only these last videos throughout July and now where I'm doing it faceless as an experiment, because I heard that faceless channels do better than other channels where you show your face. So, it seems to me that in my case, they should, in other people's cases, they should be able to, search through the person's channel and their videos, especially the ones where you can see their face, not what they search, because there could be so many nuances that this does not consider. For example, what if a YouTuber, what if somebody decides to let their kid borrow their phone and use their YouTube account? What happens if you're feeling nostalgic and you decide to go and rewatch some of your favorite cartoons you watched growing up as they was premiering, when they was new? What happens if you looked up a popular character that's associated with the cartoon, or a kid's cartoon, because of some recent controversy? I think one time Bluey was caught up in a controversy. There's all kinds of nuances that this does not take into consideration. And suddenly requiring ID feels like an invasion of privacy, especially since, last I heard, a lot of social media sites, including YouTube, has an age restriction of at least 13. So what's this 18 business? Especially if they're going to claim that it's for the safety of children, who apparently have always found a way around it throughout YouTube's entire existence. And why wasn't YouTube concerned about this, 10, 15 years ago? Why now, all of a sudden? Why now? Because even 10 years ago, kids was finding a way to around the age restriction by lying about their age. They still do that with other social media sites, with like Facebook and stuff. And you never know if the ID is fake or not. And if they're going to require IDs, you would think that they would at least be for videos with a certain type of content that's nowhere near family friendly, if you know what I mean. I mean, but nope, used to be just sign in and that's enough. Furthermore, AI can make mistakes. So using AI to track your search history to determine your age is pointless. Because that means that a kid about around middle school age could potentially search up stuff, R-rated movies and stuff that adults would watch, so that they wouldn't have to show their ID. And also, even back when this other thing came out in 2019 was because of COPPA, which I think that started because YouTube was caught searching up, tracking kids' search history or something, invading their privacy. Which is where COPPA had to come in, and I think YouTube had to pay a heavy fine for that. And we are the ones getting penalized for that. That's why we have to, whenever we upload a video, we have to mark it if it's for kids or not, made for kids or not. And if it's not made for kids, there's certain restrictions on it. No, excuse me, if it is marked made for kids, there are restrictions. Okay, there are restrictions, like the comments I turned off, all of that stuff. I thought that's what this was for. And even that caused chaos because there was adult YouTubers that had hobbies with Legos. And it caused their channels to get demonetized. So that right there ignored nuances as well. So YouTube always ignores these nuances when trying to invoke a new policy. And this is no different. This right here is going to cause people to boycott YouTube altogether. And this is one of the things I like about Rumble. Rumble content is more, reasonable. They don't do this. They don't do stuff like this. It's like YouTube wants to offend everybody and cause people to boycott them or something. I mean, that's what it feels like. Doesn't make no sense. Does not make any sense. So, there's a lot of people that are not buying the which for the children's thing. This could secretly be about censorship under the guise of protecting children, which I think is a form of emotional manipulation, because of course anybody would be for protecting children, or any decent people would be, but unless it turns out that it's a lie. Hopefully YouTube will find a way. YouTube will have common sense before the 13th. So yeah, that is it for this video. Bye.